Hello everyone, this is MrSjarok and I'm bringing you another episode of Empires of the Undergrowth. In the end of the last episode, I told you I was gonna fill this up and level it up to full. And I also leveled up the food stocks to full, so now we have a ridiculous amount of space for food, but from the quests we're doing, we're getting ridiculous amounts of food. But we also need them because we need to build up our hive again. I also put down 7 hexes of the major. I only managed to spawn 6 because now we don't have any food. I also bought the durable and sharp upgrades for the major. I still have to buy the level upgrade so they get their stun ability, sorry, it says that right in the title. And I think I also bought self-preservation and the meat wall for the I did that in the last one. What did I do with it? Well, I mean, you might know. I can't remember. But we're gonna jump into the next level so that we can start finish upgrading our colony, building our colony.
This small leafcutter colony has established a foothold in a clearing near the base of a tree. Their location provides prime access to lucrative harvesting grounds which have gone unchallenged for the past few weeks. However, unbeknownst to the ants, the peace is about to be broken. A scourge is drawing in. It will be here by morning.
So we are going to fight off some spiders. We're gonna build up a bit of refuse pile here, and then we're going to increase the amount of soldiers we have, and
the ants have uncovered a Heterophrenius Battersea whip spider hiding beneath the leaf litter. This unnerving arachnid feels its way through the undergrowth with modified antenna-like forelegs. When it finds a target, it snatches forward with enormous pedipalps, impaling its victim on deadly spines.
So now we have space, and right now, since we don't have that many ants, we're going to go up there to forage. On the way there, of course, the ants will pick down this. I'm going to also send the hive workers with them since we have so few, and that will increase our speed, hopefully. Now the minims really should start grinding this down. Oh, we have a thing. Oh yeah, just telling us about the whip spider. That's good. Good to know about this. Those buggers. Because on this map you see this humongous red square. Can you guess what's under here? It's a big one. Really fucking big one. It's fucking terrifying. I would not want to stumble upon that thing anywhere. Just, oh, fuck no. Gonna get the worker ants back into the hive so they can build this shit and start
must
digging.
defend themselves.
Yeah, they should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. It's a minor threat. This one's not gonna be a regular hive. Maybe I can just put another one here. Yeah, that should be able to fully upgrade this. Putting down these so that we get the minimums. So we need them pretty bad. So if I would be doing something, this I should also get a fully upgraded soldier color. Yes, I think so. The hexagonal shape is really important for
Several
the
meters
upgradability.
south of the nest, a legion of nomadic Essiton Berkeley army ants are preparing to march.
Yeah.
They set up camp late last night and will now conduct daily swarming raids on the surrounding areas until they see fit to move on.
Yeah.
This humble leafcutter stronghold will soon lie directly in their path.
Yep. That's not good. There we get the bar.
The army ants have arrived. They will sweep eastward, swarming everything they find. Larvae-filled ant colonies are particularly ripe for culling. Only a substantial defensive force with the right tools to repel the aggressors will be left alone. The leafcutters must prove to the invaders that they are more trouble than they are worth.
Yeah. So, these are the roaming band of army ants. They don't have a hive apparently, and they just...
These rove beetle larvae pose a serious threat to the minim workers. They will need to be exterminated quickly.
In here I'm gonna build my majors. Hopefully they will start picking this up, and then we can go over there. Yeah. Okay.
Occasionally, scouts will head out from the swarm frontier in search of live prey for the horde.
These guys.
If they find anything of significance, they will call for reinforcements. A battalion of soldiers can respond in seconds.
Gonna have to start pumping out the worker ants just for the minim workers. Turn them up over there. Maybe go back to this when we're more desperate for food. There's big stores of food here that we can grab easily. When this fills up, they will start spawning here.
The ants must defend themselves. The swarm frontier is expanding towards the leafcutter nest.
So now they start running up and down here and gathering food. Soon-ish we are going to have to start defending ourselves. Wonder why these are not doing anything. Maybe it's because they can't do anything. These actually look pretty full. Seems to be that they require a certain amount of space to be empty before they can start stocking anything in it. Yeah, now they start pulling away more of the rotten stuff. Okay, good to know. Now this should be upgradable for faster emptying. This will kill some of our workers because of diseases. I think that was the explanation they gave. So now we can empty about 250 from the refuse, and the minims are working hard. The army ants are retreating for the night. Gonna let this upgrade. Okay, now we should be able to start gathering food a bit faster, since now we have space to gather it into. Okay, we can put down our first. No. I was gonna say we can put down our first major, but I just put down a whole other different ant, so that's not gonna happen just yet. I do want a bit more of the minim workers though, just for yeah, just a little more speed in the gathering, chopping down of leaves, because we still have a huge store of leaves here, and we are going to have to oppose them soon here. So after this night we are going to want to
as dusk sets in, the army and foraging activity begins to settle. The Aceton forces are reconvening to join a giant bivouac formed of their own bodies, where they will wait out the night. For the Atters, this is the perfect opportunity to stockpile leaves.
They are our first major. And we are going to want a bunch of those, just so that we can relatively easily deal with anything that can attack our ants. And while we have these guys and the majors somewhere fighting, we can have the workers, the basic workers.
The battle has begun.
we can have them gathering food. Of course, it's not ideal to have our workers alone, like anywhere. Number 2 was not the one I was gonna send over there.
There are intruders in the nest.
Yeah, I get it. So, yeah, now we want to start building up our majors. We're gonna want to get at least one of them up to level 3, and we're gonna want to start surrounding the tiles that we want them in, but we also want a few more of the workers just to be able to send them about to just to be able to send them about to gather up these small leaves here. We do want that leaf over there. We can't reach them. Okay, there's some bug.
The ants must defend themselves.
Yeah, this map has a lot more aggressive enemies that congregate around the leaves we are harvesting. This guy is gonna go over here and gather that stuff up. So the mate is gonna join group 1 for now. Group 2 is gonna dissolve. So now we should have plenty of minims, throwing around refuse and stuff like that. There are a few cells in here that we're gonna upgrade, which will make this one upgradable, this one and this one later on. Yeah, okay. So there's a few guys there in there that we can upgrade. Okay, this is pretty much done. It wasn't the green one I wanted to send it out. I wanted to send out this one. So up here there's gonna be a big fight, but in between these places there's not a lot of leaves, so this ball of ants should really be able to go there and take down everything. Go down and put down one of these again. Now we don't have a lot of leaves in store because we have been grazing on an area that we almost depleted. So that slowed us down a bit. But on the plus side, we are almost we've almost completely gotten rid of the rot pile that was gathering up and clogging our systems. There's only a little bit left, like, yeah, just under 200, and we are taking a lot of leaves back here. So still have 9. Yeah, I still had 90, and this is gonna be a lot here. It's gonna speed us up again. Now we have data. So we want the majors, we want the
jungle stirs.
army ants to go this way.
The sound of panicked arthropods running from danger can be heard throughout the leaf litter, and the ant birds are circling overhead. The swarm has returned.
Yeah. So group number 1 and number 2 starts going over there. they're gonna pick up a lot of this stuff, but they are also going to encounter the army of ants that will be stationed here. Group 1 and Group 2 are gonna congregate here. Soon I'm going to have Group 2 stop collecting food and start fighting. So this is going to be the last trip for food from Group 2, and they're just gonna gather here and go in and drive these guys out. Should be enough of them right there. Let's see if I can upgrade any. I can upgrade this one. And this guy. Okay, we got through their army ants over there, and we are taking down their workers.
The
and
leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts.
Shit.
If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
That's not good. And they escaped. Yeah. That's gonna be at our backs then if we decide to retreat.
The leafcutters allowed an enemy scout to escape. A battalion of soldiers is inbound.
Gonna have to deal with the soldiers over there, and yeah, we can't manage to set them back a bit, but not enough. So what we are going to need to do is start gathering leaves again. 3 is done with their gathering task up there, then they're gonna go over there. And they probably have been done for a while. It's not good having 19 ants sitting idle is not the best idea ever. Yes, I'm gonna go over there. Do believe that's a scout. These guys are gonna go over here.
The battle has begun. The leafcutters have been spotted by a scout. If it escapes, it will call for reinforcements.
Yeah, we managed to kill them all. Except, yeah, got them all. That's good. Okay, this is a sizable force. We're gonna charge them in
The
there.
Atta soldiers managed to prevent the army ant scouts from returning to the swarm.
Stop the gather of food so we don't get any distractions on the way. We are going to grab that boy and that boy. And we're gonna place down 2 more. 3 is done over here, so it's gonna go over there. See if we can pick up this. If I remember correctly, they pick up 7 each time, so that's gonna be 3 ants that need to go up there. Hopefully he picks up, yeah, picks up the rest. Okay, we managed to...
Pushing eastwards is proving to be inefficient for the swarm. They will fan out in other directions.
If we manage to stop them from completely going back, because everyone that escapes back is gonna be going to increase this
An
again.
army ant scouting party has spotted the leafcutters. They must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
Yeah, they already did. So the next day...
An army ant scout has reported recent leafcutter movements back to the swarm. Enemy reinforcements are inbound.
Yeah, so tomorrow they're gonna start coming here again. So what I'm gonna do is try to send foragers over here, pick up these leaves. This is still going strong, this is almost depleted. Going to upgrade that one and plant another one here. Still something like 87. Need one more guy to go up there, then we can just send them here. Then they're gonna pick up this stuff here. Hopefully most of it at least. Our soldiers are foraging here. This is how many? 3. It's the last of it. So we're gonna send these guys here to pick up the rest of this stuff. Just so that we don't leave any scraps behind that we could use. And gonna place another one over there. Soon this should all be level 2, which means that this one will be level 3. And then we have the taunt ability. I think I picked that one at least. Gonna go up there. We're gonna pick up the last of this. Gonna place the marker over there, then they will go and possibly pick up this. If not, then they have at least picked up something that's a bit further away. This one is upgraded, and then this one can be upgraded to 3. Every upgrade is going to be a big improvement.
As daylight fades, the army ferries the last of the day's spoils back to the bivouac for the evening feast. They will return at first light.
Well, yeah. That's expected. So this one has 60 on it. These guys take 10? What? Seems to vary a bit. Okay, you guys are...
The ants must defend themselves.
These guys are gonna go with the army. No, wait, they're gonna go with group number 3. Some of them that will go up here one trip and then go to group number 3. Okay, now we have some food to spend. This will turn this one up to level... Turn this one up to level 3, and then this one up to level 3. Okay, then we have 3 level 3s and a lot of level 1s. Okay, that's not where I was gonna place that. Didn't mean to place it at all. Okay. Seems to be bugged.
One of the foraging trails has drawn the attention of a whip spider. The ants must defend themselves.
Should be able to deal with this once all of our ants come in. But a whip spider is some serious damage. Place 2 more.
The threat from the whip spider has been eliminated. The ants were fortunate. This specimen was only a few months old. A fully grown adult would not have submitted so easily.
Which this one is. I believe. At least. This one has been plugged clean. See if any of my smaller army ants will take this on. These guys have depleted the food over there. So a little bit over there. Maybe I'm gonna have them around that circle. Grab these big plants over here. This is not quite depleted. Let's see. How much is left? 259. That's not bad. Okay. Fully upgraded that one. Upgrade this one. We can upgrade this one and this one. Next time we have some food to spend. Okay.
Free reign of the harvesting grounds is about to be cut short. The swarm has mobilized.
Day is not so bad because then we have less of the night critters roaming around. The only restriction there in the daytime is the army ants, which is not so bad, like comparatively. The evening insects are way more disruptive. I'm gonna have to send my guys over here to save. Ooh. Okay, I thought I had some time before this. Apparently not.
The army ants are finding the atta colony difficult to deal with. Less troublesome prey can be found elsewhere.
Send my guys over here just to deal with some shit. Take on these guys and I'm gonna place some of the damage dealers. I'm gonna start filling them out. I think I have enough of the big guys for now. I think I'm gonna push up to here. Okay. Should start spawning back here in a moment. Gonna push my army ants back here.
The swarm frontier is expanding towards the leafcutter nest.
Yeah.
An army ant scout has spotted the leafcutters. It must not be allowed to report back to the swarm. After taking significant losses in their efforts to subdue the leafcutters, the swarm raiders have been pushed back. The leafcutters must press on to keep them at bay.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna try doing just that. Gonna disable food gathering. No, you all need to be together. These guys are gonna die. Okay, jump in here. Start pushing down. Yeah. We might possibly have just done it. Possibly. They will keep spawning here until all of these guys are gone, so... Huh. And we didn't even have to deal with the big spider. I think it's supposed to come out next night. Yeah, here comes the brunt of the ants. I don't know why they do this, like run away, like for no apparent reason. They just detach from the group and run back to base. I wonder if it's to simulate them needing to eat or something like that. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to destroy them tomorrow. Seems like they are retreating for today. Is what it looks like, at least. Yeah. So I'm gonna start gathering leaves again. I'm gonna forage with my big guys over there and have all my small guys. Looks like they took some losses. Okay. Okay, that worked out better than expected.
The day is nearly over. The army retreats, and a relative tranquility sets in across the rainforest floor.
I'm gonna call everyone up.
A fully grown whip spider has detected the presence of the leafcutters. With supreme prowess, this gargantuan night hunter can knock back, swipe, and lance even the toughest major soldiers. A considerable sustained flow of resistance must be called upon for the colony to stand any chance of dissuading this legend of the undergrowth. The whip spider has fallen.
There we go.
The colony sacrificed many brave soldiers to pacify this beast.
Not really.
The queen will now work quickly to spawn the replacements.
Yeah, I don't really know. We didn't lose that many. On the other hand, we're gonna lose a bunch over there. I'm gonna make two chambers just for reinforcing the worker ants, just so they have some army ants with them. Probably would have been a good idea to do it sooner, but I mean, okay, so these guys are gonna go with a smaller force and these guys are gonna go with the larger because it equalizes the groups, sort of. And they're gonna be pretty much going the same way anyway, so. Yeah, a medium leaf spider. No, not split. Oh, fuck. Whip spider. It would have been nice to actually know about that one, so that I would have been able to respond to it sooner. But it's dead anyway. That is really what matters. I wish these little guys could do anything, something else if they're not busy with their regular duties. Would be nice if they could build tiles or something just to speed up the regular building ends. And I really would like to see a number on how many minims I have total. Like, have them here and not. Yeah. But that's not really something that's super important. Not anything that's actually important either because but it would be nice, like, if all the other builder ants are busy, then having them being able to either maybe not dig, but building a brood chamber at like 1/3 of the speed or something, or 1/5, but then maybe
The ants must fight.
letting them have the ability to have multiples working on it would be nice. But I mean, I would much rather have another level to the campaign than that, so okay.
Dawn has broken and the night critters run for cover.
No more gathering.
The army ants are on the
these
march.
guys over here, and I'm gonna have these guys run over here. God damn. Okay, let's hope we can stand up to them. I'll send everyone over here, just to make sure I have all of the soldiers on it. Of course we get attacked by random critters as well. Okay, we're not gonna be able to. Everyone away. So for now, until we build up our full number and I manage to build up some more soldiers, we're gonna just try to harvest and keep them out of this lane here. Yeah, that spider just committed suicide. Assisted suicide, but still suicide. Okay, I'm gonna walk you guys up there. No, not the number 2, so I'm gonna walk the group number 1 up there. I think I'm going to build an assistant brood chamber here, just to help them gather up all the eggs.
The leafcutters have been spotted by a troop of army ant scouts. If any escape, they will call for reinforcements.
It's fine. I think we got them anyway.
An enemy scouting troop has been overwhelmed by the Atta soldiers.
We got them. Just warning about the monstrous wolf spider. Wolf spider. Big spider we killed earlier. So we're gonna have these extra 11 guys help the regular builders, just so that the eggs will get laid a bit faster. The queen has no problem. It's getting the eggs where they're supposed to be. That's the problem. You need to be with them.
The army ants are extending their foraging activities. Space is running out.
Indeed it is. We're gonna go push them back. Just continue harvesting activities on these guys.
The leafcutters are causing problems for the army ants, and the swarm frontier is beginning to recede.
I stopped sending that way, and now we're gonna disrupt their activities over here. Then maybe we have one more night to gather up food, but we preferably want to try and finish this. Yeah, we need to take one more night, and we're gonna stand here until they have all both stopped spawning and walking back. Maybe if we keep killing them, then yeah, it shrinks a bit. Not a lot, but a little. Okay. Turn on foraging activities for these guys. Start walking up here. That's gonna finish off a bunch of guys on the way and take some of these leaves. Okay. Okay, then we want to start filling up this guy. Just to get some extra damage in. We manage this, and if we manage to get some extra majors, then this shouldn't be an issue. Steady stream of leaves. Go here into the nest. There are 1200 leaves there.
The army is returning to camp, and once again the nightly truce is founded.
Just they're way up here. Go there instead of all the way over here. See if we can get a bit more taking out most of these enemies with ease. Okay. It's 8, 9 extra guys. We're gonna have... Oh yeah. Bunch of extra guys that we're gonna have here tomorrow, so this is not gonna be an issue. Taking down this big guy. Okay, hopefully, oh god damn, got another one. Hopefully, what I was gonna say, hopefully they will have regenerated some of their health, but it doesn't matter, it looks like, because they're all gonna fucking die. It's not great. Okay. 4 more here. Oh yeah, we have a number. We have a pretty high number here of damage dealers. Okay. Okay. Seems like we managed to entirely complete that one, and these two are pretty much done as well. So what we need to do right now is probably take these guys. Yeah, this is done, and then these guys who are a bit weaker, I'm going to go over there and pick up that. Put down 3 of these boys. So we'll increase this one to 10, 11, 12, and this one is done, and then we can only have to wait for 150 more food, and this one is gonna be a level 3. It's gonna be beautiful. We have 22 majors and 7 of those, 8 of those are level 3, 5 of them level 2, and 9 that are level 1. Of course we wanna change that. Have as many as we can level 2 and 3. This is done. Send them over here. See, this is only 10, we don't need that. I'm trying to send them on the most efficient way. That doesn't matter, we have daybreak. Let's grab this and then you go over here.
Once again the swarm raiders return, and the battered soldiers of the outer ranks stand to meet them.
gonna stand here. We're gonna have some food in the bank, just so that we can spawn replacements. Okay. Disabled food gathering from this group. Okay. So, big group of my guys coming up. Unfortunate that a lot of them died on the way. Well, died solo. No, we're not gonna stand here for a bit. Gather up because this group here is way too big. And then we're gonna charge into the middle of them. That's a scout group.
An army ant scouting party has spotted the leafcutters. They must not be allowed to report back to the swarm.
Fuck. Okay. Got them. Now we're gonna charge into the middle of this.
The Atta soldiers managed to prevent the army ant scouts from returning to the swarm.
Our antball is kicking ass, taking names. I think that one was called Steve. I will have it written down here somewhere. It's a horrible joke. Okay. Now they are gonna be coming in a lot smaller group to attack from this side. That's a finite number from this side, but this side is pretty much endless. And ooh, fuck, yes, we have done it.
Against impossible odds, the soldiers of the Atta stronghold met the tyrannical intruders with ferocious defiance time and time again. Unable to break their lines and after tremendous losses, the army ant swarm has finally elected to move on. For the leafcutters, the ultimate trial is over.
I think I'm going for food this time. So I think I already have all the royal jelly I will need. I'm pretty sure.
Is it feeding time already?
Yes, our queen is insatiable.
Going to... oh yeah. Still don't have the food, even though it's on the surface. So, I am going to plan out the spitter ant tile. So this is what I would build in a normal level, so it's one more ring. Like so. And then I will fill this with the spitter and I will build up this. That will take some time, so I'm not gonna force you to watch that. What I will have you check out is what we're gonna do with all this royal jelly. We are going to allow ourselves to upgrade the major to level 3. And then we are going to increase yeah, we're going to increase attack damage and we're going to reduce damage taken. I don't know if I will spawn any workers because honestly I don't think we'll need them. I did it again, didn't I? Did this in the other hive as well, but we'll place a speed tile here and it won't matter. So yeah, I will fill this with the major and I will fill the other one with the spitter, and that will be that. And then maybe if I manage to, that's not what I was gonna look at. If I manage to upgrade all of the ants up to level 3, major, the spitter, then we will go on to the Formicarium challenge. But if I don't have enough food to do that, let's see how much we get for doing this one again. On medium it's 6,000, so I will go through these again. Yeah, no, I will go through this one again, because goddamn I'm not doing that again for 700 food, not a snowball's chance in hell. But I will do this one again for 6,000. So next time you will either see me do that challenge again. Well, I won't make you watch that, but I will let you know in the beginning of the episode what happens. So until next time, bye bye.